This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Jade Empire. In the last episode, we took care of the bandits. Though we didn't take care of all of them. Apparently, in the end, we needed help from our Master Lee, who was able to basically just cold cock like a boat out of nowhere and just destroy it somehow. Even though there wasn't, well, actually there was gunpowder in the ship. Never mind. I guess that's why it exploded. So anyway, let's take a look around, talk to the villagers, and then talk to Master Lee. Apparently there's something he wants to tell us because of some history that he and I have and other such things. So anyway, let's talk to this old man again, see if he has anything new. Showed those cursed bandits a thing or two, didn't you? Ah, bro smiled at his old face. I guess that must be it. I think that's it for that, so as you will. Alright, that's it for that. Let's see. Joe.
I'm so glad you and Master Lee arrived when you did. My father ran to the school gate to find students to help. Did he make it?
He is alive. There's no more alive and useless like the rest of you.
Perhaps we lack the skill of you and your master, but we tried our best. Thank you for your effort, even if your manner is rude. Hopefully Master Lee can shed some light on what led to this. A sorcerer in our little village? What is wrong with the world?
What's the world coming to? Yep, we get some closed fists because we were a jerk.
You're a friend of Dawnstar, right? I'm looking for her.
Well, she's right here. Do you know this lady, Dawnstar? Do you want to kiss and make out? I mean,
Dawnstar, there you are. I know I haven't spoken to you in a while. I saw him again last night, and I remembered what you said. I wasn't as afraid.
I'm glad, Mrs. Zhang.
He seemed peaceful, if a bit lost. But I know it's not your fault now. I'm sorry for disturbing you and for what I said before.
huh? She got some respect after all.
Remember Zhang Jin, her son? He drowned last year after the mooring she tied let go. A sad accident. I saw his spirit and told her. She thought I was calling up ghosts. Some spirits return because of trauma, to rectify something that disturbed them in life or death. They are very focused. When the pain is gone, they find rest. At least they are supposed to. Jin's spirit told his mother the accident wasn't her fault. Now he wanders, unconnected to this world and unable to pass to the next. Troubled spirits can be set to rest for a time, but unless the greater problem is corrected, it seems all dead are destined to wander until they go mad. I'm sorry, this has been difficult. I don't want to think about how it affects specific people. I'm still not sure I should have told Mrs. Zhang about her child.
So this world kind of sucks. If you died unexpectedly or whatever, you can slightly go mad. Is there no one that can take care of this? No one at all? What's with all this madness in the spirit world? I don't know. Anyway, that's why I don't like the idea of ghosts in real life, because the whole idea that you could possibly, your soul could wander eternity if it doesn't find peace or whatever, just, I don't know, that just doesn't sit right with me. That's why I can't believe such things. So when you hear about ghost stories and all this, I'm like, all right, whatever. Anyway, you're right to console her even if she didn't want to hear it. Just walk away. Let her seek your help of her own accord. You should charge for service, give it value, and they still want it. Oof. Do we want to? Because we want Dawn to get some confidence and not be treated like a punching bag all the time, you know. But we want Dawnstar to keep on her good side for at least a good deal of it. So let's see. This is a tough one. She didn't want to hear it. Just walk away, let her seek her own. You should have charged for the service. Give it value when they still want it.
Sometimes I wonder. People can be so shallow. I guess blame is easier to understand than chance. Come on, we should go see if the students are all right. Master Lee will be waiting.
Yeah, you gotta take more confidence yourself. That's why people treat you as they do. You need to build yourself up. You're a woman, here you roar, that type of thing. So anyway, let's keep talking to the rest of the people here.
It's a good thing we have Master Lee here.
I guess.
Don't forget his senior student. They say he's the one who dealt with many of the bandits.
Yeah, I'm awesome.
Wait, which one do you mean? Surely not that arrogant gal boy.
Nope.
Gao? Of course not. No, he's the one in those striking robes with his hair shaved off. He's a handsome devil, that one.
I think that dialogue changes depending on which model you have. Like one moniker, like for me, I'm the only bald. I think there's a couple of somewhat bald models, but yeah, I like that some little details of that. I don't think they ever pull that back up again, but that's kind of neat. Hey, there's that merchant dude.
Those bandits will think twice before threatening a town protected by the likes of Master Li. They were fools to even come here. The only shame is that their ship sunk. Think what we could have done with their plunder. Well, that's another opportunity lost. In this town, it's vital for a businessman to keep tabs on anyone with 2 coins to rub together. Things haven't been this slow since the long drought. That master of yours keeps things ludicrously stable while merchants thrive on strife. During the long drought, prices rocketed into the sky like fireworks.
That's an interesting way of putting economic issues into the forefront. Let's see. You don't like Master Lee's leadership. There's no trade to be found in stability. Let's talk about what you can do for me. Let's talk about what you can do for me. There's no trade to be found in stability.
I get by. I suppose I shouldn't wish for strife lest it come knocking on my door. Besides, the bandits didn't do as much to bring people to the store as I hoped. So maybe stability is underrated.
Well, I mean, they're in a situation. It's not like they're really going to be going to the store while they're being attacked and cut down. You know, just think about it. I mean, you don't like Master Lee's leadership?
I can't say that. He's a wise man who sees to the heart of things. If I were to complain about anything, it's how few students he attracts. A skilled master could bring a lot of people into this town, but he is very selective about who comes. That's his business, I'm sure, but it affects my business as well.
So you should think about your business. Your business is my business, is his business? Let's talk about what you can do for me.
Happily. We don't need to waste time on my gripes when there's silver to be spent.
Yeah, now he knows what we're talking about. I want to ask about the village.
You'd think the recent attack would have people buying supplies or weapons or something. But alas, business has not improved.
Maybe because Master Lee taking them out so easily, maybe they just reverted back to their old defenses. You know, it's like, oh, hey, he'll take care of it, that type of thing. You know, kind of reminds me of a scene of in Seven Samurai, but I'll talk about that later. Who's important around here?
Who could be more important than Master Li? He is the anchor of this town, and none question his wisdom. Two Rivers has always accepted the masters of your school as leaders, but none have taken to it with the skill, authority, or wisdom of your master.
Okay, Master Lee's OP. Jeez, can we not stroke his ego any further? Oh wait, he's not actually here, so it doesn't matter. How are the students viewed?
No different from anyone else. If you keep to yourself, no one bothers you.
Are there exceptions?
Well, you are always asking questions. That can be tiring. Although I do prefer that over Gao's posturing, he is not well liked. But his father has money, so he gets his way.
Like all rich kids, am I right? So, and I have to ask questions. I'm the main character. It's required. Oh, wait, I think we already asked it. Let's get to another question.
If you wish, what do you want to know?
Yeah, we're going to have more questions for you. More questions. I want to ask a few things about the Jade Empire.
I've never set my eyes beyond the horizon you can see from here. There must be someone else you could ask.
Well, you don't even have any opinions or anything like that? What do you know about the spirit world?
I send my thanks to the spirit for successful journeys just like everyone else. I don't have any special insight. Why not ask your friend there? Dawn Star knows more about the spirit realm than anyone, it seems. She's been a great help from time to time.
I do what I can to help, good merchant. That's all any of us can do.
I like it when games like this give like side characters some, conversation bits or whatever. Because sometimes a lot of these games, like the character will be there, but they'll never chime in, and it's like, are you even actually listening to what we're talking about? Tell me about the long drought.
I grew up during the worst of it, but I don't remember much. Just the joy when the Emperor put an end to it. Two Rivers was almost deserted by that time, but Master Li arrived soon after, and we've had peace ever since.
How? No one said about how it stopped other than Sagacious, or the leader, Son, or I'm trying to remember which leader it was now. One of the Sun characters. He stopped it somehow, lost to two brothers, so how was the drought stopped?
I don't know. That's why the Emperor is the Emperor, and I'm content to be here. I don't need to worry about it.
Too many people to be content. No one ever wants to become higher than their station. That's why I'm all the closed fist, baby. Gotta become better than that. We already asked about the spirit world. Tell me about yourself.
Well, there isn't much to tell. I'm just a simple merchant trying to ply his trade in a town that resists spending money. One day the gods will recognize my suffering and elevate me to their ranks.
Like, I forgot what the god of, or like one of the high gods of mercantile or goods are in Chinese mythology. I used to know, but I've forgotten that over time. No, the question I want to ask you is, how'd you get your eyebrows so big, dude?
If you wish.
Seriously, those are impressive, man. Okay, what do you have for sale?
I have nothing at the moment. I can't keep my stock up. People are scared to travel, which prevents goods from getting here. I must apologize.
But didn't you just say that you were wanting people to buy stuff from you during the attack, and then you tell me you don't actually have the goods to keep up? You're a terrible salesman. I know. How can you? Yeah, exactly. How can you call yourself a merchant if you have nothing to sell?
I do what I can, but the ghosts and bandits limit travel. They viciously force many caravans to turn back. To hear some of the caravan masters talk, there are problems of this type all over the Empire. I will be sure to let you know as soon as anything comes to town.
Thanks for your help, dude.
Do come back when the weight of your silver is slowing you down. Always happy to help.
When you actually have stuff to sell. All right. Anyway, let's look around really quick. We'll talk to the good old Gujin or whatever his name is here in a second. And this will give you a chance to, if you want to. I think you can still swap out your weapon, I believe. Oh, there's actually people around town, just walking around, just being people. So, hey, dude, how are you?
Quite a bit of excitement. Yes, bandits can be tricky opponents. Of course, that didn't stop Gao the Lesser from beating a few of them senseless. That boy enjoys causing pain. You won't tell anyone about what happened, will you? I couldn't leave my post, you know. I can't keep watch over the students if I'm dead.
Although it's interesting to know that Gao the Lesser actually knows how to fight, and he's not all braggadocio over here, but still. Dude, you could have helped out. A couple of guys died. Forget your own shame is to deal with. You're worthless. Why shouldn't I tell everyone?
Please, it's not my fault I'm not as skilled as you. This is just the only job I could get that wasn't, you know, hard. Couldn't I convince you to let the glint of silver distract you? A few coins between friends?
A few coins, huh? Oh, I think it'll give me more than quite a few. Fine, just be quiet. Keep the curse of your coward's coin to yourself. Forget it. Do I want to be just straight dick and just be like, you're a coward because of that, or do I want to get money for my efforts? Oh, I think you'll give me more than a few.
I wish I could, but this is all I have. It should be enough to cover this simple little thing.
Oh, we can, okay, this is where we can utilize our charm abilities, or our conversation abilities, which basically, I think a lot of them give you similar results, just different. It's just how the tone and whatever. But this is what you get, man, for having a weapon and not knowing how to use it. I mean, even I could use a gun, and I don't like those things. Let's see, charm, friends keep secrets, but friends are also generous. Intuition, your dignity isn't worth much, but I am selling respect. Intimidation, enough for you, perhaps, but I am your better. I think my intimidation's at 6 right now, I think. So that should be my best option. So, enough for you, perhaps, but I am your better.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you with a paltry offer. Forgive me. I meant no offense. This should close the matter, I think, and we can get back to normal. Do you need anything else?
And obviously, like in most cases, intimidation 9 times out of 10 is going to give you closed fist, points and stuff like, or discord. Sorry, it's not closed fist points. Although that's funny to say. No, discord. It'll give you discord if you do that. So, at least most times I've noticed that I've used intimidation in games. Usually, charm will usually get you open hand or open palm, usually, or harmony, while intuition's kind of middle of the road, although intuition's sometimes will get you a better reward, I've noticed. Like it's a more of the middle ground type of decision I've noticed. Not all the time, but is there anything of interest happening in the village?
Why do you need to ask? A bandit attack isn't of enough interest? What else would people talk about?
It's kind of weird Dawnstar didn't have anything to say about me basically blackmailing someone into giving me money. But anyway, can I ask you about the Empire?
Perhaps one of the villagers can accommodate you? I would rather focus on my job. Two Rivers may be remote and calm, but I still take the task of protecting it seriously.
And just guarding the gate and making you
Farewell.
pay me to keep yourself secret. Yeah, we get some experience in 25. I think you still get experience even if you talk to him about that, but you get more because I convinced him. But yeah, like I said, you could do the charm option. I don't think you get closed fist options for that. I could be wrong, but because it's all about intent. I mean, we could have just left it alone, and that's not really a good decision. But anyway, hey, Gudrun.
Good job with those ruffians. Those bandits weren't gentle with this town. I'm going to help out with some of the repairs. I'm just glad you two got a chance to try those weapons out for real. Looks like they handled themselves well, just like you two.
Yeah, you can still exchange your weapon. You basically can exchange your weapon up till talking to Master Lee, and then kind of the next part of the game starts, so kind of keep that in mind. What are your thoughts on Two Rivers?
It's a sleepy little town, usually, and bandit attacks are virtually unheard of. Who wants to rob farmers? Rice isn't worth enough to carry it away. The only real visitor we have is that strange fellow who came in for supplies once or twice. He's just some mad hermit, though. He tries to avoid the village proper. The best thing about this place is Master Lee's leadership. It's like the man was born to it.
Huh, mad hermit outside of town. That's probably not important. We should ask about him anyway, just in case. Who is the strange hermit you mentioned?
I never got his name, and he shies away from the village proper, so I think he prefers it that way. His visits are so rare, I'm not surprised you haven't heard of him. Merchant Fendo won't even speak of the man. Just gives him a few basic supplies and lets him go. Oh well, no concern of ours. If a man wants to keep to himself, I say we let him do it.
I can respect that. I'm kind of like that in real life. I don't like dealing with people in my free time and all this other stuff, so I can relate to that. How did you end up training at the school?
Oh, be fair. I may be the weapon master around here, but it's Master Lee who really does the training. I help out, but he's the real reason you two are so good. I used to be a guard in Broken Path, a little town in the western part of the Empire. It was a sleepy place like this, though the residents were miners, not farmers. That whole province is called the Hills of the Six Holy Scrolls for a reason. It's rocky, as rich in minerals as it is in ancient temples.
Rich ancient temples. So is that a good thing to have multiple ancient temples? You know, doesn't that like dilute the importance of it? What made you take up training?
After the body takes enough of a beating, it just doesn't fight as well as it once did. About 10 years ago, something just broke loose. Ghosts stormed out of the hills, dozens of them charging from the west. We tried to fight them, and it worked to some degree. But these ghosts were howling mad. Some of them didn't even look human anymore. Like monsters they were.
Ghosts popping out after 10 years ago, huh? That's weird. I think Dawn said something about ghosts being quite restless earlier. Where did those ghosts come from?
They came from the hills in the west. But beyond that, no one knows. The scary part is that these days I hear more and more stories about ghosts haunting the roads. I wonder if we in Broken Path saw the beginning of whatever is happening now. It's hard to say, but there are an awful lot of rumors about ghosts these days.
Well, you should know something bad would happen at a place called Broken Path. I don't know, just something about it. Then again, in I think it's like in Oklahoma, there's a place called Broken Arrow. But of course, that's based off of the Native American culture there. But anyway, why would they attack your town?
I haven't the whisper of a clue. They simply attacked, all transparent and screaming rage in those hollow voices of theirs.
So everything was fine until the Fire Nation attacked? I mean, all the ghosts attacked? How could you defeat ghosts?
Ghosts can't die, but they can be dispersed is the best word. They come back after a while, though. I guess there's no peace for the dead, except to go to the underworld, like most everyone does when they die.
To the underworld you go, you say. What happened in the end?
We won, but many people joined the Ghost's ranks that day. People were spooked, claiming that the hills were haunted. Soon enough, Broken Path became an empty path. It was deserted, still sore from the fighting. I made my way south to what I found to be more peaceful lands.
So the hills were alive with the sound, or undead with a sound of screaming ghosts. What are your thoughts? I think we already talked about that. I think, did we?
It's a sleeping.
Yeah. Okay, we did. Oh nope. Sorry. At least it lets you skip through the dialogue pretty quickly. Could I exchange my weapon?
Didn't quite match what you were looking for, did it? I'll admit, you don't look fully comfortable with it yet. Would you prefer the other weapon?
Actually, I want to keep the weapon. I just wanted to choose this dialogue just to... I should let you get back to your work.
You're right. There's
But
plenty.
yeah, that's pretty much it for him. So yeah, he keeps the... Yeah, he gets to keep the longsword. You know, boo-hoo, boo-boo-boo. Alright, anyway, let's see. What else is around here? You have anything different to say?
Thank you for
Yep.
helping with the bandits.
No problem.
I don't think we will be referring to you as a student much longer. You dealt with those bandits easily enough.
Yeah, I'm pretty badass. Yeah. Wait, what the? Are those more bandits?
Hey, boys, look who it is.
Is that the one gal the Lester's always going on about?
I think so. I say we teach a little lesson about staying in your place when great men like Gow are around.
Oh, good. Drunkards. That's going to be a test of my skill. I'm not looking for a fight. I'll just leave. There's no longer trashing a bunch of drunks. There will certainly be a lesson learned here today. Let's begin. There will certainly be a lesson learned here today. Let's begin.
Teach this whelp a lesson.
The only way to teach drunkards what to do is to... Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Dude, game. Come on. Here, let's swap to... Oop. Maybe I should try to... Oh, wow. Dawnstar's is wrecking these guys. Hey, baby. I'll let you take care of everything, okay? Look at that. She's just, like, destroying them. Thanks. I guess I'm glad you're on my team, aren't you, Dawn? Alright, anyway. I think most of the... I don't think... If I remember correctly, in this game, you don't have to worry about searching people's bodies. Like, you just automatically get it when you finish them off. And yes, we killed them. So, well, that's what you get for being drunk and attacking me. Goodbye. Alright, back to the... Back to the school. Back to school. Back to school. To teach Master Lee I'm no fool. Back to school with Dawnstar and Tool. Going to learn how to kick and punch and key and all this other stuff. Okay, I was kind of ran out of things to say, but yeah, there's Dawnstar's portrait while you load. Later on in the game when we have more followers, they'll all start popping up there. So, you know, Dawnstar's design looks, at least her dress design looks very similar to Lotus Wu, I think it is, one of the female options you can choose from. I always get them two mixed up for some weird reason, despite their costumes not being exactly the same, but more auto-saving. At least it's pretty fast, you know. Hey, C-Pat, you gotta do a good job guarding that gate.
I knew you would not let those bandits overrun the village. I hope I equal your skill someday.
I don't know, your attitude doesn't tell me otherwise.
Please do not.
Okay, we already did that. We already asked him about that.
Master
Wait,
Lee?
what?
Master Lee was looking to speak with you, wasn't he? After he left me here, he went back to his house in the center of the school, if you're looking for him.
Okay, I was about to say, I thought he said something different, so. Alright, okay. Hello, girl.
Who was that
No name,
man
just
leading the
girl.
bandits? Real scary.
Yeah, he had like claws for fingers and stuff like that. That was weird. Anyway, okay, so we need... Yeah, I keep forgetting I missed this every time I was like running around, so let's check up here. I think there's supposed to be something up here, if I remember correctly. Ooh, what's this? This grave appears to be dedicated to the old master, a former instructor of the school. It is a humble tribute, not even bearing his name. A small bowl sits beneath the stylized image of a lion, ready to accept offerings of silver to speed the spirit of the departed to rest. We'll give it a coin. Why not? Place a silver coin in the bowl. The coin disappears through a thin slot in the bottom of the bowl. There's an audible clicking sound. The lion image detaches from the gravestone. It appears to have little value. A token, huh? Interesting. I wonder. Anyway, let's keep... Oh, monkey. Monkey! Anyway, okay. So, before we talk to Master Lee, let me go... I don't think it automatically goes back into, story mode. Okay, can we just avoid you guys? I don't want to talk to you right now. I just want to go in... I want to go inside his little thing there. I think I'm fine as long as I don't actually talk to Master Lee right now, so... Let's see if it'll let me skip that for now. Good. Okay. Let's go back here. I think... Lion statue. Let's see. The sphere. Oh, okay. Approach the altar. There's an indentation in the statue's mouth, reminding you of another shape you saw recently. Oh, wait. Before we do that, hold on. Let's leave. Okay. Whoops. Back up here. I want to check the journal for something really quick, but let's see. Okay. Check the quest log really quick. The bandits have been driven back, but their leader seems to recognize Master Lee. That recognition leaves you with many questions. Only Master Lee seems to be able to answer. Master Lee asked to speak with you back at the school, but you have time to explore the town first. Yeah, we're not going to talk to him just yet. A large statue dominates one of the rooms. To do. The lion statue has a test of some kind. Okay, well, we'll look at the plot items for that one. So, all right, we got this one, which is now part of the quest. A small stone token from the grave of the old master acquired after a humble tribute of silver, which you got if you didn't have money before. You would have gotten it by doing the quest because the game gives you some silver, which is supposed to be a clue to drop the silver in there. Or you could fight the band to get the silver that way too. Made of simple granite and thus essentially valueless, the token is in the shape of a lion's head. Okay. Let's, okay. Now let's approach. And, okay. Place the token for the old master's grave in the lion's mouth. Something changes inside the statue. The sphere grows green. Okay, green is... see, red and yellow is orange. Let's see, red and blue is purple. Red and yellow is orange. Blue and... yeah, let's see. I think it'd be blue and yellow, isn't it? Blue and then yellow. Oh, no, that's right. What am I doing? What's wrong with me today? Wait, that? Oh, no, it's telling me I need to do orange. Okay. Yeah, okay, we got it. So I need to put the red one on this time. Yeah, that's it. Okay. And then we need to swap out the yellow figure and put on the blue one. Hooray! The statue erupts in a loud burst of energy. Clearly, you've done something momentous. You feel different. Examine your... oh.
Even that which is humble can be the key to greater things.
You are finished with the statue, so you leave the figures on the altar. So we lose all the figurines, and we get Gaze of the Lion. And Gaze of the Lion is a technique. Let me show you that technique. Gaze of the Lion. We get 2 health and 2 focus. Nothing huge, but hey, it's a little bonus, which can add up over the course of the game. A masterful hunter, the lion must always be aware of the totality of its domain and be ready to protect it. You feel a kinship with the mighty predator after solving the riddle left by the old master of 2 rivers. Yeah, not every single thing you're gonna get like gonna be some huge, like big old bonus. You know, I didn't realize my charm was so high. I think now that I think about it, I think certain. No, wait, no, never mind. Okay, I think it just goes into the completed log after you do that. So. Oh, yeah, we got the 1 point. I'll save that for later. Okay. I don't think you can destroy it after the fact. I think you're done with it, if I remember correctly. Statue does not acknowledge your presence. It has given out whatever reward it was intended to give. I forgot what happens if you destroy it. I know you don't get the lions thing, but I don't remember. I don't remember it being as good. I could be wrong. I think you just get... I think if you destroy it, I think you just get that silver piece that the game gives you. So, kind of not worth it, so... Anyway, before we talk to Master Lee, we've got a few moments. I can talk to someone else.
Don't let me distract you from the people singing your praises for defeating the bandits. I should get back to my studies so I can one day match your greatness.
Yeah, it's because I was a dick to him, so now he responds to me in dickish manner, so... Well, you treat others as you want to be treated, am I right? But I'm awesome. I'm all about being open, closed fist and all that.
I suppose we all owe you our thanks, just like always.
Don't sound too excited now. Okay, and then there's the lady who got hurt earlier fighting the bandits. So let's talk to you really quick.
Glad to see you're still well. By most reports, you faced down many of those bandits yourself. Impressive, senior student.
I am most impressive, aren't you? Let me face it. They were most skilled and easily beaten. Most reports, who disagreed? I almost wanted. Let's see. Most reports you faced down as. Yeah, I'm gonna ask that. Most reports, who disagreed?
Huh. Who else? Gao the Lesser won't let a chance to glorify himself slip away. To hear Gao's side, he pushed back the bandits, but I know you dealt with the greater share of them. Of course, it was best that our master was there to deal with that sorcerer. The stories about their confrontation spread quicker than a plane's fire.
Yeah, he did destroy their boat by just jumping on it, punching it. That was impressive. But yeah, Gao the Lesser, huh? Yeah, he can maybe throw a punch, but he's a little bitch. You know, I try to keep that dialogue minimum in this type of game, because even though it's M-rated, I try not to make my attitude be like that. So anyway, we've done some exploring, earned a reward for our snooping around, and we beat up some drunks. I feel good about myself. So in the next episode of Jade Empire, we'll finish up some of the little stuff, like with Smiling Mountain there. He's got some training to take care of, maybe afford to buy something, and then talk to Master Li and go to the next step of the game. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.